Hello, I'm Laura the Library Lady, and welcome to today's episode. One of the things that is so important to keep our earth clean as possible is to recycle. I was about to recycle this paper. It's a few days old. It's from March 22nd, 2020, and it's the sports section, and it's from the Baltimore Sun. I don't usually read the sports paper or the sports section, but before I was going to recycle this, I happened to page through and look at what I found. This is a Sunday paper, and as we've discussed, the Sunday paper usually has a kids page, and this edition does as well. Let's take a look at the title of this article is Underwater Friendship Unlocks Sea of Gold. And what's so great about it, it has an article, a coloring page, and it's about whales, so it's different types of whales. And due to the virus, our aquarium in Baltimore is closed. But parents, did you know you could go online and look at things inside of the aquarium? They have all kind of cameras and ways you can be at the aquarium even though we're at a stay-at-home order here in Maryland. So, this is called Kid News, and it says here, Underwater Friendship Unlocks Sea of Gold. And I'm looking for the author of this article, but I don't see it, so I'll go ahead and read. It says, the author is Jim Elkin. Okay, I'm not a 13-year-old, but in reading Willa and the Whale, Shadow Mountain Publishing, I felt locked inside the head of one, with all the love, curiosity, perceptions, and insecurities authors Chad Morris and Shelley Brown could muster. And I couldn't break the lock. So fascinated was I with the character of young Willa, what she was going through and what she was thinking along the way. As we meet her, we learn her parents are divorced and she had chosen to live in Japan with her mother, a noted marine biologist who has passed on her love of the ocean to her daughter. It sings my soul song. I breathe with it, and I think with it, and my heart matches the rhythm. We also learn that her mother has died suddenly, and Willa must return to her childhood roots on the island off of Washington to live with her father and his new family. Oh my goodness, that must have been very difficult for Willa. Her mother passes away and she has to move, and her father has a new family. This is very hard news. Willa is thrown into a kaleidoscope of difficulty and self-doubt. She must overcome the loss of a parent, assimilate to a new family unit, come to terms with her dad and his new life, struggle to reconnect with her former best friend Marco, 3 years older, and navigate the typical adolescent trials of school, relationships, and activities. Oh, and did I mention she talks to a whale? When your best friend is a whale, her dad is a decent, loving man, doing all he can to support Willa in her new home. But this is a difficult time for him, trying to relate to her and be there for her, even though he is not quite on her wavelength, certainly not compared to her mother. Yet he knows enough to take her whale watching in an effort to help her focus on things she loves. And then, when she sneaks off to the back of the boat, she faces a whale up close. Oh my goodness. I just looked at that amazing creature and I think she looked back at me. She could see me. She wasn't like just there, but she's flowing with the current. She had thoughts and life and feelings. Wow, boys and girls, that's amazing. I really needed to see you today, Willa mutters to the whale. Then the whale talks back. The whale, Meg, provides a surreal yet charming element to the very real life issues of a child growing up and serves as a guiding light for Willa, who can't confide in Marco, Dad, her new family, or anyone else. My goodness. With Willa so tied to the ocean and all its creatures, now fitting it in that Meg becomes Willa's therapist, offering conversation, friendship, and insight when the young girl needs it most. Wow. To further connect Willa to the ocean, every chapter begins with a journal entry providing interesting facts about different fish, often referencing a situation on Willa's mind. Willa also tends to compare people to fish. Boys and girls, that is so funny. Hannah was cutter, then a mandarin fish, and louder than a barking sea lion. And Mark was basically an otter. Dense fur belongs in the water, keeps their snacks under his armpits for safekeeping. Oh, so this is a wonderful article that goes on a bit, but boys and girls, this might be a really nice book to check out. I know the libraries are closed right now, but many of them have online books and all kind of resources online. And like I said, those of you who live here in Maryland, you're familiar with our aquarium downtown Baltimore, you can have your parents go online and look at their exhibits. And I'm going to turn this over again. It says, wonderful whale wisdom. How much do you know about different species of whales? Take a look at some interesting tidbits and see if you can learn something new about these majestic creatures. And boys and girls, this would be a great activity for you and your parents to go through. They have 5 different whales right here. And they have the coloring sheet as well. And other things that they have for you on this particular page is a word search, connect the dot. They have all kinds of things. Let me put that up so you can see that. So remember, especially the Sunday paper has extra special pages just for kids. So I know that it's only Thursday and this is an older paper, but Sunday is just a few days away. And you can ask your parents for the kids page in your local paper. All right, boys and girls, tomorrow is Friday and it will be our third week together. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.